What's up, everybody? A Sparrow with a Gun here from Sleepless Nights with another episode of PC Building Simulator. We're starting off in the dark, as is every episode, apparently. So in this episode, we're picking up where we left off, and I don't remember where that was. Something was about 8 terabyte hard drives. What do we got here? Ah, there we go. Upgrade. Alright, we've got 2 more bays open. I think the plan here, I don't remember exactly, but I think the motherboard can house just 2 more drives. So I think the plan here was to just install 2 more, was I think the idea. I need to open that first. Okay. And let's check this out. Yeah, it looks like it can house 2 more. I think this was the film guy that has all the really old... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no. We got a power unit issue. Okay. Wait, what? Why can I not get to these cables? Let's see what happens. Okay, it didn't do anything, so I would not recommend doing that, but it did work. So just go ahead and, you know, swap out their one of their drives. I actually had to do that with mine, my new rig, because... Oh, and by the way, before I get on that, there was a recent patch that went through, and it adds the ability to purchase a second or third, or both, I think, up to 3. Alright, so this one's good, I think, right? Missing cables. Yeah, but I did that already, didn't I? Oh, is it gonna flag me because I unhooked that one hard drive? I hope not. Come on. Get in there. I wonder if I just pull that hard drive, if it would be a bad thing. This is not the way you're supposed to do this. Although, I mean, I guess I am replacing it, so... Still not really something I would recommend doing. Alright, case is incomplete. I thought at the last minute I caught that it just said missing cable. Yeah, so you can't just leave the extra hard drive in there, I guess. But no, I had to do that with my own system because I bought, or had, between the ones I bought and the ones I already had, I had a total of 6 hard drives. And I only had 6 data plugs that the motherboard can handle, and so I could either have 5 hard drives and an optical bay, or I could have 6 hard drives. So I basically plugged in the one hard drive, the primary OS, and alright, so we need a 2 gigabyte for that. Yeah, I basically ended up just plugging in the one drive and then the optical bay to install Windows, because I had a disk, and then I just unplugged the bay, so it's in my tower, but it can't do anything. Ryzen 3 quad-core 1200. Let's check the shop. Actually, let's check the part ranker. Where are we at? Ryzen 3 quad-core 1200. So for the Ryzen socket, it'll be the 1300X. 1300X, let's add that to the cart. And memory. The 2. That works. We're set for same day. Let's go ahead and check this one out. This is an 8 gig upgrade, but it doesn't look like there's any CPU. So that's a 4. Ooh, I only have 2 more days to do that one. I didn't realize that. Alright, we're not on a weekend, so I should get the parts tomorrow, so that should work. I need the 4 gig one, though. Alright. And we're almost to level 3. We're not quite there. We have our rent bill due after that. Let's check our emails and clear out that one right there. Oh, we're so close to level 3, it's not even funny. Help. This guy. It's those idiots over at Movie Maniacs. They're crazy. They organized some kind of DDoS on the Film Classics archive. It was like 1 million people trying to download everything at once. It totally killed my computer. There was smoke and everything. Can you take a look and see what you can do about the damage? Replace PSU and CPU. Sure. Sure we can. Why not? Alright, so I think that'll cover those 2 parts. Turn that off. I can't find my way out the door. There it is. They need a light switch like right here by the door, actually. I think that would be a good idea. Yes, I'm double checking to make sure there isn't already one. Alright. This one doesn't require as much work, so we're just going to go ahead and do this first and get that running. Memory. This was the 4 gig one. Alright, so we're good there. Tools. Let's grab our thumb drive. We'll go ahead and wire this up, and then we'll get working on the 3D mark while we put the case back together. I actually am going to wait on this because the case takes forever to screw in. So we're going to wait till we get this installed on it. But, yeah, so it was kind of funny, though, on my machine that I was like, well, I have a lot of hard drives, but I don't have enough ports for them. Actually, I was telling my friend, I think the whole building my own system this time has kind of awakened a monster, because now I'm looking at all the... I'm like, oh, well, my motherboard can actually hold 2 more fans. Oh, the case can hold 2 more fans. What? There's LED fans? You know, like... just been before, when I would build a system, it was basically buy a functioning system, a stock system, and then essentially just, you know, replace the parts with better parts. This was the first time I actually bought a case, I bought the board, I bought like everything and put it all together. And so there's a lot more. Oh wow, which one am I putting in? How did I end up with 2 used ones? I guess I just kept them from another one. But yeah, it just kind of ended up being, you know, I saw a lot more of the process this time. And so now it's kind of one of those, like, you know, now I know how many sockets it has, how many, you know, pins or how many fans it can hold, what the power, you know, like, you know more about it because you put it all together. So now, you know, there's a lot more that you know you can do, that it'll actually be able to handle and stuff. So, you know, it was just kind of funny that beforehand I only ever looked at, like, the graphics card or the, you know, the processor and all that kind of stuff, and now it's like, ooh, there's fan pins and there's LED mounts and, you know, and it's like, oh gosh, what's happening? Honestly, the saving grace there, as far as what's probably kept me from doing a lot of that, is just frickin' money, to be quite honest. That, it's kind of one of those that I pretty much came close to emptying out my account to do my new system and everything. That was pretty much all I had built up. So I look at it and I'm like, ooh, this is kind of cool, but in reality, I'm like, I'm probably not going to be doing any more adding to it anytime soon. Though, I will admit, though, if I do anything else to it, the rest of it's pretty up to date because it's brand new. Oh, crap. I thought I already ran this. But really, as far as performance, like, I could always add more fans and LEDs and all that kind of stuff, but for performance-wise, really the only thing that I would do with it at this point, at the moment, is upgrade the graphics card. And actually, this is something, if you're watching these videos, you're probably either just a fan of my channel or you're a PC person. So my thing that I'm wondering, hey, we leveled up. Sweet. We're level 4. The thing I'm kind of wondering about is it better to do the same card I have? I have a, hold on, let me look. It's a GTX 960. And I know it's a little dated at this point because I don't think they really even cover it in the, like, NVIDIA's site and stuff. But I'm wondering, is it better to get another 960 since they'd be a little cheaper because they're older and SLI them, or just upgrade to a newer, better card? That's one thing I'm not really sure about, like, what's the better way to do it. Alright. Bruce Van Cleef. Bruce Van Cleef. Good day. I am Bruce Van Cleef, award-winning author, and I have recently found myself in need of your services. Personally, I cannot stand— oh, I remember this guy from when I was playing on my own. This guy's annoying. Which is funny, considering that I'm trying to become an author, so. Personally, I cannot stand modern technology and prefer to work on my trusty 1957 quiet typer. I'm sorry. Unfortunately, my editor is insisting that I transfer the latest draft of my current novel, the next great novel of this century, into a digital copy for his convenience. Convenience. How I detest that word. Is there anything more sickening than taking the raw, hard-won outpourings of a writer, his very heart and soul rendered in ink upon a page, and converting it into a digital document? Reducing it to nothing more than bits and bytes to be shuffled between computers like so many spreadsheets. Yeah, I'm trying to write my own book. I don't know what I'd do without a computer, so I don't know how that makes sense. Anyway, my computer is an outdated Hulk I purchased several years ago, and it seems it's not able to run the latest professional writing software, Scrivener, with quite enough vim. Kindly upgrade the machine so that I can continue my work. The future of literature depends on it. I would like to point out the oxymoron paradox here, that he doesn't like computers, or the technology, or, you know, it should be rendered on ink and blah blah blah. But he's using writing software. Right? Like, not just Notepad or something, or, you know, no, it's the latest in professional writing software. But he doesn't want to commit. I detect a hint of hypocrisy. Anyways, moving right along. Personally, I've always found that word really fun to say. Not because it's always good to call people hypocrites. It's just fun to— hypocrisy. Oh, the hypocrisy. I just think it's funny. Alright. We leveled up again. Good day. My PC is super sluggish. I want 4 gigs of RAM installed. It would be good if you could benchmark it afterwards, please. It's getting a bit hot. Could be the dust? Yeah, it could be the dust. That could happen. I will say this, too. I know that there are probably people that really do this kind of stuff, like PC tech and repair and blah, 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 and run their own shops and all this kind of stuff. But, after having done it myself, there's some things where I really kind of rack my brain. It's like RAM. It's like people putting in RAM and stuff, and you're like, just put it in RAM. But I guess that's the same thing as a, you know, surgeon saying, oh, you just, you know, do a lobotomy. So when you know, I guess that's why you don't need to pay people, but when you don't. Alright, we need to remove this case back here, I guess. Oh, so many screws. Power unit's not going anywhere. You don't need this many screws. Come on! If it wasn't for the rent payment coming up, I might actually do the quick screw upgrade. Oh man, I've got to disconnect all the cables? Come on now. This is almost like real life. What do we got? This looks like one of those where it might actually have a case cord. Oh, that's to the motherboard. Some of the power unit ones, we saw it, I think it was the last episode, they actually have a power unit cable that like goes from the power unit, runs up and over to like the power outlet. Normally you plug directly into the power unit. I never actually had seen one like that before until the last episode. Alright, now it can come out. Alright, power unit's out. Get this going. Quad-core 1200. Actually, do I have one of those? This is where not getting rid of stuff can come in handy. I do. I have 2 of them. See, I just saved myself money. Personally, if I'm being 100% honest, I still, as a customer, wouldn't really be happy about that. I hate using used electronics. Hate them. Hate it. Can't stand it. Now, why is this not saying replace, though, is what I want to know. Because I totally just replaced the CPU. Do you have to buy new? Is that something they added? Or did I happen to put the wrong thing back in? Alright, CPUs. The broken one is a Ryzen 3 quad-core 1200. So why when I put this in does it not... It's not counting it. I wonder if I actually have to buy them now. If so, that sucks from a game point of view, but from our actual good business point of view, it makes a lot of sense. It's like, yeah, no, that's actually good. Okay, shop. Let's just go ahead and buy them then. So 1200. And what was the power unit? I do think it'd be cool if you could have like an inventory screen you could just pull up when you're not in here, but that's... Alright, bronze 500. Alright, power supply. Is it this one? Cool Master Bronze 500, I think. And I'm waiting, I heard on their roadmap that the, what is it, the 550 gold Nova or something, it's basically my power unit. I've heard they're working on that one, so it's like, oh, cool, you're getting mine. Cool Master, yeah. Alright, so we'll sell the broken ones, might as well. I'm gonna hang on to these just to see if my theory about this is right or not. Let's do that, Alright, we're good. Yeah. Yeah, I can't walk to... I still say there needs to be like a light switch right there. Alright, let's go ahead and grab our stiff. Now, which one needed benchmarking? Because we could work on the other one. Install this one, but it needs 4 gigs, and I don't know. Oh, yeah, no, we'll work on this in a minute. All right, let's check this out now. We have a brand new one. It's still not acting as it's replaced. That's weird. I mean, it's brand new. What else do you want me to do with it? Huh. This is getting odd. That one worked. CPU needs thermal paste. Wait, did I not put thermal paste on it the last time? Is that why it doesn't count? Hold on. I'm gonna be mad. I'm going to be livid. We'll put the used one in. I thought I did, but maybe I didn't. Thermal paste. Cooling. Wire. Nothing. Does not say replaced. Okay. Let's try it with the brand new one. New one. There. Anchor. Thermal paste. Cooling. Wire. Nothing. Neither of them say replaced. And I understand this not. Okay, well, I guess we'll just have to wire it up and see what happens, because that could be a glitch, or it might have to do with basically doing it out of order or something, maybe? I'm not quite sure. Oh! It looks like it's because it wasn't powered. The motherboard wasn't actually powered up. So, let's take this a little step further. Remove you. Let's try it with the used one. I may put the new one in there just because. Yeah, it's because the motherboard wasn't connected. Dagnabbit. Alright. We already bought a new one. We might as well just give it to him. Well, hold up. I'm gonna be shady real quick. I'm gonna be a little shady here. They all sell for the same price. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I was gonna say, if the new one sells for more, I'm gonna sell the new one back. But it's fine. That's the ethical way to do it anyways, give them the brand new one. Because, you know, you are replacing it. So, there is that. Like I said, you know, in a game, to get ahead, it's one thing. In real life, I would be a little perturbed if I had discovered that the computer tech I had working on my system just gave me a used part, and that's why it wasn't working right or something. That would be kind of... I'd have words. We'd have to have words after that one. Because that ain't cool. I mean, I guess it's one thing if somebody were to say, hey, we can shave off the cost if we do used parts. Are you okay with that? But to just throw used parts in there and not tell them... Shady. Will the real Slim Shady please stand up type thing. Alright, so that one's done. Good, good. What are you? Install this one or better. Oh, this is the writer, guys, isn't it? Yeah. Alright. Let's get this one open. First thing, let's get this cleaned, man. I'm pretty bad about cleaning out my system, but I don't think it's ever looked that bad. That's pretty bad. Alright. Looks like there might still be a couple of places. Does this have a dust filter? It does. I don't see any other dust filters. Do I have to take this off? I don't actually have to. It's probably the power unit. Yep. Yep, there we go. The power unit and the hard drive bays almost always seem to have issues. Let's see, what has he got in here? A 2-stick, so we'll do a 2. Now let's see what we need here. So we need to upgrade to 8 gigs. Dude, what kind of writing software are you running that you need an 8 gigs? Ooh, he's only got 2. Ugh. Okay. i5 6400. You know what? Since that's the baseline, let's just go ahead and buy that. i5... No. i5. 6400. And then memory, he's got 4 slots, needs 8. Technically, if we bought 3 2s, it would be 4, which is 60. And 1 4 is 60. So I guess the cheapest would be to do... we'll buy 4 of them, 3 for the one system, 1 for this one. And we can go ahead and remove this, I guess, just to double check and make sure. Because we're going to have to anyway. Celeron. Ew. Ew. Ugh. Gross. Sour. Get that out of here. Ugh. Nasty. Alright, so 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, we should be good. So, yeah, that'll work. Do we have any to turn in? I thought we did. Yeah, we did. So let's get that one. I should have waited, because I might be able to get something different now. Oh, Blake, you're killing me, dude. Blake here, just letting you know that the Film Classic Archive is dead. Not because of you. I'm super grateful that you came through with those repairs, but I actually got hit with a legal takedown request. Turns out hosting a few hundred cult movies for free download is illegal. I mean, it's not like you can buy the DVDs or anything. These companies don't even care about the movies. They just want to bully the little guy. It's a scandal. But I'm not going to take this lying down. I'm going to fight them with every step of the way. Watch this space. Watch this space? Whatever that means. Dear film fan, Did you know that the cult classic Babes of Planet Bathamore is not currently available for purchase anywhere, and yet when a brave fan stepped forward to preserve this culturally significant work, they sent in the lawyers? How many more films must be lost to the decaying and rotten film industry before we stand up and say no more? Film Truth, the fight back starts here. It's time for an independent authority to step forward and hold them to account for their heinous activities in pursuit of ever greater profit. Now, Blake Patterberg is proud to present a new grassroots media organization, Film Truth, dedicated to rooting out corruption and profiteering at the highest levels in the stagnant swamp of the film industry. Blake Patterberg is an industry professional with over 5 years' experience behind enemy lines as assistant junior moderator at Disgraced Film Review's Orifice Movie Maniacs. Sick of the behind-the-scenes hypocrisy. See, it's just fun. Sick of the behind-the-scenes hypocrisy. He bravely left to found the Film Classics, which was then forced out of business by greedy corporate interests. To support Film Truth, go to filmtruth.freehosting.co.uk and sign up as a backer. You'll get early access to every breaking story and an exclusive discussion forum for true cult cinema fans. Oh boy. Patterberg, you're killing me. My computer is so slow. Gotta hit 2401 in benchmarks. Can you get it done before? Nope. I don't do them. I've heard some places online talk about if they're below a certain score mark, you know. Nope, I don't care. I've done too many of those that they're just money sinks. Things aren't working fast enough. I want 4 gigs. Can you run benchmark? It's all working properly. I'm going to need it in 4 days. So that's... oof, that's cutting it pretty close, but I think we can do it. Alright. We should be good to go. We're waiting on parts now. Delivery. Yeah, so we should be getting the system here. Wait, no. When do we get that? Oh, we get it here. Ooh. I might have to actually bite the bullet and do a same-day shipping there. I was hoping that it wouldn't count today, but apparently it does. Eek. Because 4 days would have been accepted the job, 2, 3... no. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. So I just miscalculated. Whoops. Alrighty. Let's get this underway. This is a benchmark one, right? Yes. Alright, so let's go ahead. I feel like you would have to take out that fan to do this. Maybe not. Maybe you could get in there. Memory. Let's grab a 2 gig stick. Throw it in there. Cable everything up. I don't think I don't have auto cabling. I thought I did, but I think I bought the extra workbench first this time. When I was playing by myself before I started doing a series on it, I think that's when I did the, whatchamacallit, the auto cabling, which is kind of cool. I almost wonder if, auto screws, like the quick screws, would actually be more beneficial or not. Alright, the dust filter, I almost forgot about that one. Shroud, throw that on. That should be good to go. We'll just let that run. Alright, now you need some work. Alright. Memory. So we got a bunch of these, but it should get us where we need to go. Yep, cool. Processor. 6400. Throw that in there. Alright. I'm just gonna sell that, because who wants a Celeron? Just, ew. It's so gross. Alright, throw this back on. This one doesn't require a benchmark, I don't think. Which is always nice. thumb drive, throw that in there. Let's get this back on. And we're good to go. Cool beans. Alright, now you... I wonder if that must complete job. So I actually do think I can get away with this. I think I can do it. Complete by end of day on the 23rd. Let's double check just to make sure. Yeah, okay, so it's as long as we get it done in the next job day. So we have a 2 gig stick that we need there. Memory, there we go. Add one there. You should be good by now. Thank you. I don't have any more, so we're just going to throw them both down there. Let's go ahead and clear these two. And then we can check. There we go. Oh, Bruce. Good day. I knew all of this technology was a terrible idea. It was doomed from the outset. I've had to sit by as the whole technological farce tumbles down around me. You'd think electronics these days would be able to handle a simple 500-page novel, but apparently it's simply too much to ask. First, my keyboard gave up the ghost, and now I'm being told that I'm running low on disk space. As a person who is writing their own novel, I can all but guarantee you that ain't the novel's fault. I've got, like, I think mine's around, geez, I don't know. I don't remember. It's somewhere in the 200 to 300 page bracket. It's like 6 megs or something. It ain't your novel that's filling up your hard drive, Bruce. Whatever happened to the days of just writing directly onto paper and submitting a finished draft by hand? Naturally, one first had to build a small outbuilding in which to properly store one's paper. My father's was cedar, but any hard wood will do in a pinch. Outbuilding, is he really talking about a desk? Is that what we're talking about? The really important part is choosing the location. Good drainage and proximity to the house are both of paramount. What are we talking about? Is he talking about building a house, like a writing cabin? Is that what we're talking about? It's important, as is avoiding any obviously uneven terrain. It's all worth it, of course, because after the proper storage is... No. He's talking about a place to store paper. Oh my gosh. Dude, buy 100 pack of paper. Throw it under your desk. Done. Oy. After the proper storage is arranged, one can move on to the exciting task of collecting writing paper. But I digress. I gather it's fairly simple fix to add more disk space, but naturally I am loath to attempt it myself. Would you be so kind as to do whatever is necessary? Yeah, because adding a hard drive ain't building a house for storing your paper. PC is super slow right now. Yawn. I'd like 4 gigs. It would be good if you could benchmark it afterwards. Okay, so this isn't a score one. We need it done by the 25th. Yeah, that's doable. So really the only thing you got to watch out for with the timed ones is weekends. That can hurt you. Alright, that was the 2 gig one. Alright, so we're going to order this, and then I think we're going to have to call it a day, because we're running low on time for this episode, so we're going to wrap things up here. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, and I will see you all next time. Lights out!